Hotels are meant to be places of comfort. A warm bed, a locked door, and a temporary escape from the world. But some hotels hold secrets. Some, like the infamous Cecil Hotel, have a history so dark that stepping inside feels like stepping into a nightmare. And in 2013, one young woman checked in, but never checked out. This is the disturbing, unsolved case of Elisa Lam. By the way, if your hotel room has flickering lights, dripping water, and a history of serial killers, maybe, just maybe, book somewhere else. January 26, 2013. 21-year-old Elisa Lam arrives in Los Angeles, full of excitement. She's a student, a dreamer, and an avid Tumblr user, documenting her journey online. She books a stay at the historic Cecil Hotel, but history isn't always something to be proud of. The Cecil Hotel wasn't just old, it was infamous. Serial killers Richard Ramirez and Jack Unterweger once called it home. Multiple suicides, overdoses, and disappearances happened within its walls. Yet, Elisa checked in, completely unaware of the darkness surrounding her. February 1st. The last time Elisa was seen alive. And the only evidence we have? A chilling 4-minute elevator video that has baffled investigators for over a decade. She steps in, presses multiple buttons, and waits. The doors don't close. She peeks out, quickly looking both ways as if something is out there. Then, she steps back inside, pressing herself against the wall, hiding. Moments later, she moves strangely, her hands making unnatural, almost inhuman gestures, as if speaking to something unseen. And then, she vanishes. The next day, she was gone. And for weeks, no one knew where she was. Elisa's family panicked when she stopped answering calls. The police searched the Cecil Hotel, hallways, rooms, stairwells. But she had simply disappeared. Until hotel guests started complaining about something truly disturbing. Guests at the Cecil began noticing the water pressure was low. Some said it had a strange taste. Others described it as sickly sweet. And then, someone turned on the tap and saw it. The water wasn't just strange, it was dark. That's when a maintenance worker was sent to check the rooftop water tanks. February 19th. A worker climbs up to the roof, approaches the massive water tanks, and lifts the heavy metal lid. What he sees inside will haunt him forever. Floating in the water was Elisa Lam's lifeless body. Her clothes were missing. Her belongings were nowhere to be found. And the hatch was closed. The question everyone was asking, how did she get in there? Theories spread like wildfire. The rooftop was locked and alarmed. The water tanks were nearly impossible to access alone. The lid was heavy and difficult to open. And yet, somehow, Elisa ended up inside. Alone. No one saw her. No alarms went off. So what really happened? The coroner's report ruled her death as an accidental drowning. No drugs. No alcohol. Just a bizarre set of circumstances that no one could explain. But let's talk theories. Because trust me, this story only gets weirder. Theory number 1, mental illness. Elisa had bipolar disorder, and some believe she suffered a psychotic break, climbed into the tank herself, and drowned. But how did she get up there? Why were her clothes missing? And why did the elevator footage look so unnatural? Theory number 2, foul play. Some believe Elisa was murdered. But there was no evidence of struggle, no signs of trauma. If someone did this, they left no trace. Theory number 3, the supernatural. The Cecil Hotel's history is riddled with tragedy. Was Elisa influenced by something beyond our understanding? Some believe she was playing the elevator game, a supposed ritual that transports players to another dimension. But if that were true, did she ever make it back? Elisa Lam wasn't the first person to die at the Cecil Hotel. And she wouldn't be the last. For decades, this building has been linked to death, tragedy, and things we can't explain. The question is, was she just another victim of its cursed history? Or was there something waiting for her? The case remains open to interpretation. But one thing is certain, some mysteries aren't meant to be solved.
What do you think happened to Elisa Lam? Accident? Murder? Or something beyond reason? Let us know in the comments. And if you ever find yourself in an empty hotel hallway, and the elevator doors don't close, maybe take the stairs instead.